excited here and how important was our conversation. Hispanic Leadership Summit, talking about the Sustainable Development Goal number 3, good health and well-being, where we discuss the urgent need and the urgent action that we need to be taking to cope with the situation that we have to get more of the Hispanic community to be well, to take vaccinations, and to confront actually the issues that are facing our community that go beyond COVID, but still present on COVID. And this conversation is precisely the best way to follow up that. What action are we taking? Well, I'll tell you, an incredible initiative that we are taking to make sure that we are procuring for the people that take care of our health, our nurses. COVID made it clear who our heroes are. In my case, I saw it firsthand during the 169 days where my mother was fighting COVID in a hospital, where I saw nurses go above and beyond to make my mother be better and to make us feel that we were in the hands of someone that cared. So this year allowed all of us to understand the incredible relevance of medical services, nurses in particular. We clap for them, but we have to do more. We have to be more grateful and we have to be more ready to help them, particularly because we have a shortage of nurses in this country. And for that, we're going to talk to our panelists today. I just want to get a little bit more granular about what does it mean for our community. Hispanic nurses represent 18% of the total nurses in the country. That's amazing. That's paired to the population of Hispanics. Moreover, 1 in 3 medical assistants and 1 in 5 healthcare support occupations are Hispanics. Despite burnout, 41% of nurses said that they're burnt out and they keep getting there. Despite being underpaid, Hispanic nurses get 70% less the salary than any other male nurse. Nevertheless, they don't give up. More than 50% of Latinas nurses who reported being outborn said they will never give up. For this, I am proud to be presenting to you here at the Hispanic Leadership Summit one of the best initiatives that I've been involved in this year, Nurse Heroes. For that, I would like to welcome Alex Charlton from the Carlyle Foundation and el gran jefe, el señor Emilio Estefan, to talk to us about this initiative. I would like to start with you, Alex, if you don't mind. Tell us, what is the Nurse Heroes Initiative and why should the Hispanic community rally behind it?
Escaped anybody's attention that we're living through very challenging medically challenging and economically challenging times. And we, at the moment, people all over the world are opening their doors and windows to celebrate and honor our frontline healthcare professionals and our nurses. But we face a very significant challenge at the moment, and that is we have an accelerating shortage of nurses in the United States and around the world. And let me put that into context for you for a moment. If nothing changes, within about 3 years, we're going to have about 1 million fewer nurses than we require in the United States alone to deliver the health care that we all want and need for ourselves and our families and loved ones. In Europe, in the same time frame, we'll have about 2 million fewer nurses than we require. And it's a similar story all over the world. But there's some good news in this. And what has happened is that a group of motivated philanthropists and extraordinarily talented artists and celebrities have joined forces to work together to create a future, because we can create a future where we are not confronted by this accelerating shortage of nurses around the world. And our Hispanic brothers and sisters are so important as part of this. As you've already pointed out, Claudia, approaching 20% of the nursing workforce is Hispanic. We can't do it without them, and we need to support them. The solutions are relatively straightforward, I'm pleased to say. And this is a situation where by raising awareness to the problem first, and then engaging philanthropists and celebrities that we know how influential they are, we can work together with philanthropists and the public to raise money to help solve the problem. Fund one scholarship and you add one new nurse to the workforce. So our principal focus is on funding scholarships for to train new nurses, and also to provide continuing education for existing nurses. And that's the essence of what Nurse Heroes is all about. And we're off to a good start.
You're off to a great start, because Don Emilio Estefan produced one of the best shows of the year. You produced something that was extraordinary and very moving during Thanksgiving. Don Emilio Estefan, welcome to the Hispanic Leadership Summit. Tell us about the magic that you created, please, and how did you do it? Who was part of it? And can people still see it, even if it passed?
You know, it was unbelievable. And thanks to you, you was a big help. And Alex, I mean, everybody works, Elio and Market and Frank, everybody works so hard for this. It's so difficult in a way, because I mean, the incredible cast that we got, I don't think you can get that even for the Grammys. But, you know, when I made the call, the minute that I said that was to, you know, recognize the nurses and, you know, what they've done, everybody said yes. But, you know, it's no way you'll be able to get like Black Eyed Peas, Pitbull, Maluma, I mean, oh my God, Stevie Wonder, Celine Dion, I mean, Bocelli, Josh Groban. I mean, so many incredible people that, you know, that is incredible. But in the long run, what I love about this is bring unity. It's bring unity. It's bring a great message of we come from different countries for different things, but we are the same. We are the same. We want to send a message of hope to people, the great recognition to the nurses. And what I love about it is the diversity. We got so much diversity of people, and nurses come from all over the world. And we wanted to say thank you. And I think this was the best way, especially we air this on Thanksgiving. Even we have a chance to see it now to different outlets. But, you know, so to me, what is important, that a way to celebrate Thanksgiving is saying thank you. We live in an incredible country, especially here in the United States. And we got the opportunity to show the world, you know, that we send a beautiful message about unity more than anything else.
And you got the greatest artist in a really beautifully produced show, 1 hour show. Celine Dion and Andrea Bocelli. You got Oprah Winfrey and Whoopi and Billy Crystal and everybody. Of course, they wouldn't say no, because you picked up the phone on the other side, and the results were stunning. And people can still watch it, correct, Alex? Tell us about how many people saw the program, and whether people can still connect, and what would you like them to do?
Absolutely. And let me just say, you know, briefly, the way that we are seeking to engage the hearts and minds of the world to address this issue is through the arts. We all know that the arts, applied in the right way and with wonderfully talented leaders such as Emilio and Claudia Estefan, you can inspire people, and the arts have been shown to help heal. So through music and through a series of musical concerts, which have been produced by the first inaugural concert was produced by Emilio. We also have a international art contest where members of the public, adults and children of all genders and ages, can submit art to honor our nurse heroes as part of a monthly contest. The finalists and winners will be shown on the iconic high-definition digital billboards of Times Square Live, and that's being done in partnership with Times Square Live Media and our wonderful partner, Elliot Towle. In terms of the viewership for the concert, it really speaks to this great talent of Emilio, who we're so fortunate to have as a supporter. So far, in the first week that the concert has been available to be watched, we've had 4.2 million views across the United States and internationally. In the first instance, it's available on our YouTube channel, the Nurse Heroes YouTube channel. It also is available on Facebook Watch and on the Live by Live platform. And we were so honored and so delighted to have been picked up by NBC Peacock. And as of Tuesday of this week, it's been available now to watch on demand on NBC Peacock. But 4.2 million views to date. I think the press has also been so important and supportive of us. To put this in context, Nurse Heroes was an idea 6 months ago. The concert was an idea 90 days ago. We had our first press release 3 weeks ago, and the concert premiered 1 week ago. So we had 4.2 million views. Our press releases have generated so far 1.5 billion impressions worldwide. On social media, we've had about 27 million impressions worldwide across all the social media platforms. And through Emilio and Gloria, the celebrities have been engaged as part of this as well. What you can do is watch the concert. We'd love you to watch the concert. We have more things coming in the future. And we'd love you to visit nurseheroes.org. And if you're so moved, you can perhaps consider a donation by texting the word nurse to 707070.
I also want to say you can watch it on hispanicstar.org because inspired by the sense of unity and that Don Emilio Estefan was talking about, like where you have seen in your own studio Mexicans, Colombian, Venezuelans, artists from all over coming together and actually uniting and humanity as Hispanics, as Latinos that want to be one. We are delighted to be a partner, Hispanic Star, the alliance of all these 100 leaders and organizations behind this, to make sure that we unite the way that you have united people through music, and we unite to say thank you to our nurses. Don Emilio Estefan, your message of unity unites us.
It's an honor, and let me tell you, what a great message. What a great message about, Latinos. We come from all over the world. I think we make such an incredible contribution because we want to pay back this great opportunity that we live in this country. But, we wanted to say thank you in a big way to the nurses because, it's really hard, people that have families in their house and they go to the hospital and they don't know they're going to get the disease and go back home and then be able to get sick their family. And, they really put their lives in the middle for this. And what a way to do this and be able to raise funds, to be able to do a scholarship, to bring new nurses and new things. And that's the way they're heroes for me, the heroes in a big way. I think not only the nurses, everybody who was involved, the doctors, everybody who cleans the hospital, everybody. I wish you could have more time to recognize everybody because, it's a big thank you about everything else. Alex worked so hard for this. Elliot was incredible. Mark, Frank, so many people, including all you guys that, like Claudia, you help us so much with, promoting this. And that's it. That's the way we reach so many people, and so many people be able to watch it. So even now, I think it's going to be even more now because we will have the new opportunity. It's been, to tell you the truth, I've done a lot of things in my life, but this to me was one of my highlights because it was a great message. We live in a time that everything is so negative and people feel so down that we need to start bringing good news and new hope to new people. And I think we accomplished that.
And we will. And we almost, we were so moved to see the Hispanic Star, the symbol that can elevate us and represent us all in the performance of the Gypsy Kings. It was just so amazing to see the concert and to see us there through Maluma, through people, and actually celebrate our Hispanics. You mentioned something, and I want to make sure that we all get it. Don Emilio, this year was hard. COVID hit us hard. But also we reacted and we responded. Hispanic Star hubs all across the country through volunteers were able to support more than 350,000 families, giving them food, giving them products that companies were donating. So we give back. So this is a great call for everyone here in the Hispanic Leadership Summit. Let's engage. Let's show the world that we give back, that we say thank you to our nurses. So go on. Check out his nurseheroes.org, and let's keep going on that concert that our greatest hero, Emilio Estefan, has put together. Alex, let me just turn it back because you said something about arts. And I know that you're going to launch a competition about arts, getting people to submit art pieces, whether it's poetry, painting, to celebrate arts. The concert was the kickoff of this incredible journey, but there's more. How can Hispanics through the Hispanic Star, how can Hispanics get involved, and what can they submit and how?
If for those of you who feel that you already have some artistic talent, or you wanted to express your artistic talent, now's the time to do it. We want adults and children of all ages and genders, and in particular, we really want children 18 and younger to participate in the art contest. Create a painting, a drawing, a photograph, or a piece of poetry. Enter it into the contest. Every month we will be announcing finalists and winners, and their work will be displayed on the iconic billboards of Times Square and then broadcast online for people to see around the world, and then added to our digital gallery. When conditions permit, we're going to have, with our partners Times Square Live Media, we're going to have an exhibition in Times Square when conditions permit and it's safe. Everyone will be able to come and see and enjoy the art. But what we need you to do is participate. We know there's some great talent out there, and we want our Hispanic brothers and sisters to be fully represented in the art contest.
And particularly, we're looking for children, Latino children. We want to have your youth and young voices saying thank you and I appreciate you. And that's how I saw it. The way that I saw my mother being supported by nurses, you probably have a network that has a number of schools or companies where you can mobilize your employee resource groups all across corporate America, Hispanic groups, to get your children to participate. Let's actually start training our children to say thank you and give back. So HispanicStar.org has information about this competition, calling on Hispanic children particularly to submit their art, and every one of you as well. I want to say we're on time, but there was one particular part of the concert that was very moving for me, and that was the choirs, the nurses' choirs. And I know that you both have something surprising and really exciting to say. Don Emilio.
Well, listen, that was we wanted to send that image. It was so hard to do, but it's so rewarding to see different faces, different countries, different people, pulling for love. I mean, we need more love in the world. And something. Even now, talking about, you said the new generation. I have so much inspiration for the new generation of of immigrants, that there was more in this country, and they love this country like their country because they're the country. But I think it represent like the Italian community and the Jewish community. They've done so much for this United States, in so many ways. But I love to see it, a whole the diversity of Spanish, because we are for so many diversity of people come from all over the world. To have a Spanish choir will be fantastic. That we're able to do both languages, it will be great, because I always say the more languages you speak, the better it will be, because you understand everything. And what a great message to teach our kids, to sing and to send a message of love. I think so the choir to me was very impressive, because the diversity that we got was amazing. But I think because of you guys, it wasn't only me, it was all you guys that helps this come true. There's no way I can say thank you, because something, you made a lot of people happy. You brought a lot of hope for people. We sent a great message of hope to the world, and I hope we can continue to do this kind of events. And Claudia, you've done so much for us, and I want to recognize and thank you for that. Alex, it's incredible everything you do, how hard you work, and how you incorporate arts and we incorporate music. Listen, we need more of this. We need more of diversity. We need more hope. And I hope anytime I'm open to help and to represent what we've done for so many years, I hope this will be a role model for a lot of the new generation to do exactly what we've done. That was really hard for us at the beginning. Nobody believed in a new sound, new things, and a different last name. We never forgot where we came from. We never forgot that our country, and we never forgot that we live in the best country in the whole world. United States is the best country, and we're blessed. And I always said, God bless America, but we are very blessed to live in this country.
Absolutely. And Alex, Emilio, and I discussed, and we offer you Hispanic at heart status. You can be our Latino at heart. Absolutely.
Well, I'm delighted and honored to join the family.
Thank you so very much. Please keep an eye, nurseheroes.org. This is a great way for us to get engaged and support, not only to say thank you to the people that are taking care of us and our families, but also to ensure that we have enough nurses on the future. Alex Charlton Emilio Estefan, thank you so very much for being here and for everything you do.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Thank you to you.
Bye.